God, Ukraine, how are my favorite people in the world doing today? How are you feeling? Is everything going? No, not good, obviously. So let's just do a wellness check for you right now. Have you been doing your Reiki? The US sent over some sanctioned Reiki masters to come and just try to relax you during these tough times. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a Ukrainian flag, not in my bio, next to my name on IG and Twitter. That's how deeply I identify with you. That's how deeply I identify with you. I really see you as the same as me. European, oh my God. I cannot stomach the idea of an invasion going on somewhere on the other side of the world. I am fully ready. I'm fully ready to take any lives I need to make sure that you're free, all right? I can't even believe that we're rushing into this because frankly, it should have been done even faster, all right? If I have to go into full nuclear war over this, I will. If this means the end of the goddamn world, some Gringolandia war over something that we don't even fully understand the history of, I swear to God, I am on board. It seems my entire day is free to talk about you and only you. Yeah. Oh my God, what? Yemen's outside? Tell Yemen to... Okay, Afghanistan's outside too. Tell Afghanistan to go. Wait, what? Syria and Libya are over here too? Tell them I see ya. Bye-bye. All right. Tell me, how did your day start off? Right. And who helped you with that? Who's helping you with that, right? Oh my God, really? Yeah, totally. Yeah, 1000%. So you got a shipment of US weaponry, right? You didn't question that? Of course you wouldn't question that, of course. Stupid. No questions, only action. Enjoying the gun, bam, bam, boom, boom. Very nice, very nice. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I mean, come on now. Palestine is trying to protect themselves. Send more weaponry to Israel to completely lambast them. Like, what? Like, I know that Israel's the invading force. I know that we pretty much just dropped an entire country on them, and now their houses are being stolen away from the actual people living there, the actual indigenous people living there, and now those houses are being put on Airbnb in order to sell it for, like, a profit, and I know that no one really gives an empathetic human heart to those people, Palestinians, who are actually the entirety of that region. Like, Israel doesn't exist, but it's not their day. It never was. I'm just gonna be jotting that down. Okay, and what else happened during your day today? What else? Who was your support system? Let's break that down. Is anyone on your support system? Yeah, I mean, you're completely right. Completely right. Because they banned all the leftists. So, tell me, who within the right is supporting you now? Oh, I did not see that coming. Right, okay, cool. What was that? What was that? I can't send any money to the border. I mean, my goodness, I'm sending it all to Ukraine. The homeless in LA, Oregon, pretty much all of California, honestly, and Washington, D.C. Sorry. They're not going through a humanitarian crisis. They're going through poverty. It's not really the top of my list of concerns right now. And besides that, the kids in cages, Biden won. They're migrant minors in detention centers. It's no longer a humanitarian crisis either. I'm very concerned about you. All right, very good, very good. Nice. Why? Because the commercials keep telling me to do it. If I even so much as charge up my car, it's like, I stand with Ukraine. It seems to be sponsored on every single oil machine, oil stand, or whatever. I mean, my goodness, honestly, if I think about it, it's kind of like, why is there so much resounding support for one country in the middle of nowhere? Meanwhile, the country that's right in our backyard gets absolutely decimated. The continent that's right in my backyard, South America, same goddamn name, just different direction, is getting completely decimated. It really makes me wonder why no one really paid attention to Colombia when its government was attacking its own people, or when Ukraine's government was attacking its own people, or when Yemen's was getting chemical warfare on. I mean, it's like, really, why is it that our empathy is being channeled so violently in support of a country we hardly know anything about? Anyways, logic has no place for action. This is a Michael Bay movie. Now, Tell me, what is it that you need from me? More money, ammunition. What do you need me to do in order to fight the big bad bear that has been poked at, honestly, by NATO and the US because of economic reasons and economic purposes, and honestly because they want to just completely make their political opponents bow the knee to them, including China, which has absolutely nothing to do with this issue, but seemingly is starting to become a player when it comes to it. Which, I mean, granted, if we're going to be placing sanctions on Russia and China and they do the same back to us, we are fucked. So, what I'm getting here is, you're having a tough time. Okay, I'm going to diagnose you with PTSD. BPD. Honestly, I'm gonna diagnose you with everything, sweetie. I'm so here for you, okay? Mental health awareness. I'm so here for you. I'm gonna take care of you so well. I'm gonna be taking care of you so well. What was that? Yemen wants a diagnosis? STFU. What was that? Afghanistan, Mexico, and all the other southern countries want a diagnosis? Tell them to GTFO, off Earth. We need their land, just like Australia, New Zealand. Jesus Christ. White people need to take vacations. The weather up north is crap. Crap. What do you think we're doing with Puerto Rico? Vacation destination. Hawaii. That was Puerto Rico 1.0. Puerto Rico is Hawaii 2.0. What the hell do you think we're doing here? It's called real estate development. We need more land for the whites. I'm signing you up for counseling. If you have been personally victimized by communism or any communist country, even though Russia is not a communist country, it's been capitalist since 1989 because the US forced it to become a very, very poorly managed country. You know, its consequences are biting it up in the ass, and it's like, if you really are upset with the current state of Russia, maybe you should have never meddled with their politics along with the rest of the Middle East if you had never really been upset. If you really don't like the current state of the Middle East or Mexico or Russia or whatever, maybe the US shouldn't have been putting its nose where it doesn't belong in its own imperialist pursuits. Talk about Star Wars. I am here for you, sweetie. Let me know that right now, although I am sitting, I stand inside of my heart with you. Even though inside of my chest, I know that I am standing for you, let me just make that very clear. I am also metaphysically standing for you. In fact, I stand for you so hard that it's pretty much just stand by me. I am your river phoenix. Let's just make that point so fucking clear. Is there anything else I can do for you? What was that? Listen, when it comes to refugee status, when it comes to refugee kids, we really only accept those that have a political advantage for us. You see, if they even remotely look a little tanned, a little crisp, we don't care at all. But everyone's got to care for Ukraine. Everyone. Property destruction and violence are not condoned. I mean, like, I know you have things to say, but like, we can't just sanction violence. Like, violence is never the answer. Destroying buildings are never the answer. But now it's the answer, all right? They've messed with white people. Now violence is more than... I was about to lick it, but it's COVID time and you can't be doing wild stuff like that anymore. But now it's more than appropriate now, okay? I have a hankering. I have a hankering for shoot, shoot, bang, bang time. It's like, ooh, who's gonna die tonight? I know. Sometimes we look back in history and we're like, how could people have just been so bigoted? But listen, if I even so much as see a Russian, it's gonna go full Blade Runner, right? I can't even think about being born Russian. Anyways, just know, I stand with you. I stand with you.